Good morning and welcome to your daily morning horoscope for Thursday, 12th March 2026 Aries. Your outgoing and jovial nature is intensified and so you could probably be going out of sort for any parties or celebrations. Your generosity is also at an all-time high and will make many forms, which will be appreciated by the special someone in your life. Think about taking your partner out with you on social rounds tonight and make him or her the star of the event. Taurus. Inspiration is the key for today, and optimistic and enthusiastic attitude can lead to powerful imagination, which could take solid form as the future projects begin. These could be artistic, business-related, or centered around your home in some way. Whatever they are, this is a good day to put those plans into motion. All signs indicate that success will be on all projects that you commit to today. Gemini, a group you're associated with could bring information to your attention that puts you in a very positive frame of mind and almost has you skipping all the way home. You should enjoy socializing today as you're even more gregarious than usual. Both old and new friends could seek out your company. A victory of some kind has come your way, contributing to your great mood, so please enjoy the day. Cancer, your faithful and diligent work, in addition to the lot of sacrifices that you've done to scale your career, will bear fruit soon. The anticipation of a great evaluation will possibly be advancement and is likely to have you walking on air today, full of dreams and plans for the future. So please enjoy this well-deserved peace of mind. Spend some time today enjoying your family. Perhaps you could go for a celebration later. Leo, congratulations, you finally reached a goal you've been working towards for a long time. Success and advancement are on the way and you should be feeling extremely enthusiastic and optimistic about your future. Some vast changes may take place in your life, but they all promise to be positive. Expect to travel and learn a lot. Make the most of these energies today. Virgo, vivid, wonderful dreams may have haunted your sleep last night, leaving you disappointed that they weren't real. They have a message for you, so write them down, set them aside, and analyze them later. Your psychic abilities and imagination are very sharp today, and this is a great day to start an artistic project that has been in the back of your mind for some time. Please enjoy the day. Libra, feel free to take advantage of every open social opportunity that you get. You will feel at home in any social gathering, totally at ease talking to new people and charming the room. This would be an ideal day to meet someone new, someone of the opposite sex that may be particularly attracted to you. Feel free to be as flirtatious as you want in the moment. Scorpio, expect some pleasant surprises today. If you're single, you're likely to receive a phone call from someone who interests you romantically. This should increase your level of self-confidence, and this could also be therefore greatly to float through the rest of the day. With these aspects, any new relationship or project begun today will have a wonderful energy behind it. Sagittarius, you should be feeling especially strong, healthy, and charismatic. You're likely to receive some invitations to exciting parties, and you might be surprised at what seems to be sudden and to your popularity. Expanded career opportunities could also come your way from new acquaintances, and you could find doors opening to a whole new life, new friends, new position, and possibly a new home. Capricorn, optimism and enthusiasm for the months ahead have you feeling confident and strong. The sky is the limit. A male visitor could have some surprising news for you, and this is a great day to make investments to purchase property. If you've been expecting money through legal papers or contracts, it could come in the mail today. The night could bring vivid and interesting dreams. In all, it's a thoroughly satisfying day for you. Aquarius, some interesting information could come to you from another state or country. This could lead to some pretty deep thinking, leading to decisions and discussions that could alter the course of your life in some way. You might be considering returning to school to advance your education. Your mood today should be optimistic and positive. You could be full of utopian schemes for the future. Wait a few days and then start to make definite plans. Pisces, you should wake up feeling strong and confident. Expect to receive some good news today which will only heighten your mood. In the afternoon, you could attend a party or neighborhood get-together. You'll have a good time talking to friends and meet new people in the evening, so please relax and enjoy the day. This has been your daily morning horoscope for Thursday, 12 March 2026. Do have yourself a great and wonderful day.
I feel like I'm choking. Good morning, guys. That going in. You're editing that, that going. Good morning. Welcome to the morning show. Here's that. Did you know? I want to ask that before we go into the newsroom. You all knew it had like 3 Friday 13th in 2026? Who knew that? Nobody knew that? I'm asking y'all. There are actually three Friday 13 in 2026. There was one in April, there's one tomorrow, Friday 13, and there's one in November again. You see, you didn't know that. That's a special month. That's a special year, actually. That special thing. I don't think we've ever had that before. But that's just information. You know, that's just fun fact. Let's go over to the news department. We'll be back.
Good morning. Time now for your news. My name is Timothy Polio. A former politician, statesman, and trade unionist is urging citizens to pay close attention to global developments, warning that rising geopolitical tensions could have serious implications for small island states like St. Lucia.
Some of the geopolitical scenarios that are being played out are very serious because we have a group of racist people in the world today that want to bring us back into the days of slavery. And we as the CSA must provide the guidance to our people that we are not conquered again and get into field of colonialism.
And local consumers are being put on notice that ongoing events in the Middle East can have a severe impact on their wallets. Of particular concern is a much-referenced passageway which is utilized by ships transporting crude oil which have come under attack. The head of a local shipping company says such incidents have implications for St. Lucia.
A lot of our cargo does not come from that part of the world to see, but it would affect us. We do a lot of our business from the U.S., some from Europe, some from the Far East. A lot of the Far East cargo would come through the Panama Canal because most of the China shipments would come through the Panama Canal, and so it would not be directly affected.
Finally, from us this morning, a sub-regional prime minister whose nation operates a citizenship by investment program has been explaining why his homeland, unlike St. Lucia, avoided being hit with a visa restriction by the United Kingdom. The reaction comes as St. Lucia's prime minister defends the integrity of a similar program here amid an increase in CIP applications that coincided with a significant number of St. Lucians applying for asylum in the UK. The Keir Starmer administration, though admitting that St. Lucia has instituted measures to safeguard its CIP program against certain security risks, notes that there is still much to be done. The UK cites dozens of St. Lucians seeking asylum as a major concern.
The AG reported to me because he had an engagement with one of the international partners, and reported that the numbers that seek asylum are extremely low from St. Kitts and Nevis's end, especially since we have made the changes. And I note that this is very much welcome by our international partners. So I can say that. We have had before, but we have seen a significant drop-off because of the changes. And if that is a basis on which that is done, we don't see any threat based on our numbers presently.
And that's your news. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Please join us at noon for our next news major, the Lunchtime Report. I'm Timothy Polio. Good morning.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a break. We're coming right back. Well, we're kicking things off. Well, yesterday we had the awesome privilege of heading on up to Cuba Rail, and we captured the launch, official launch. It's the first ever media launch for the HAPA Association. It's the Association, Helen's Association of Persons with Autism. And of course, Dr. Delia Samuel, that's her brainchild, that's her baby, because she's also autistic. And she's got sons, her both sons are actually on the spectrum as well. So we would understand why the birthing of such an institution. But They've got a lot planned, and we're going to be on board for it. I promise you that. But here's a conversation. I'm here with Dr. Delia Samuels. Well, of course, she's no stranger to the morning show, but this time she went a totally different hat. I trying to keep up because I connected with this good doctor here through the mat camp.
Yes.
And that is still on, right?
Oh, definitely.
Yes, because the mat camp, I need to sign up my son because he's been struggling with math. I say, boy, there's somebody there that check in for we.
And we're in grade 5 right now. We're
Okay,
doing the
good.
grade 5,
We're doing
like
it.
you suggested.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So we go into that, but that's not why we're here today. We're here at the official, what's the first event, the first
Press
conference for HAPA.
Yes.
Helen Association for Persons with Autism.
Yes.
That is a huge mandate right there. That's a banner right there. You know, you fall under that.
Yes.
Because we've been having conversations. We know what we're working with. We're bombarded. Our society is there. And we oftentimes try to skirt over it.
Exactly.
Like, you know, like, oh, don't go there. But it does not change our reality and the fact that there are people amongst us.
Yeah. Me.
I never knew that too, and I didn't know she used to sing. We'll come into all of that in a minute. We have to do a whole humanitarian story on her. You know, like yourself, so many other persons who is on the spectrum,
Yes.
and we just go through life like they don't exist, or maybe we don't have that sort of consciousness as to what we are dealing with. How do we offend you? How do we, you know, we do so many things that, you know, because we are just not in tune. We are just not informed
Yes.
when it comes to autism.
That's
I think
exactly what
that's
it
the
is.
word. So HAPA, now we want to go into there. I want to tell me about HAPA because this is your baby.
Yes.
And you started that out of, the
Yes.
fact that you are on the spectrum as well.
Yes.
Tell me about the birthing of HAPA.
So I am autistic, and I also have 2 sons who are autistic.
Oh.
Right. So I went through the period, I like to say I went through a grief period.
Okay.
Where I was in denial, I felt ashamed, I felt guilty, I was very angry. Then I moved to acceptance and then rejoicing. Where I rejoice in autism, I learned to see the value and the beauty in it.
Right.
And so when I reached that stage, I wanted to give back to St. Lucia.
Okay.
And so in 2015, this is when I implemented the first Autism Awareness Conference in St. Lucia, attended by 300 participants. That was the birth of HAPA. Why did I do it? Within St. Lucia, autistic people are ridiculed,
Yes.
they are bullied,
Misunderstood. Most of the time.
basically what it is.
Yeah.
Parents are made to feel ashamed. Parents keep the children hidden.
Hidden. Yes.
Because they're tired of feeling ostracized.
Yes.
So I wanted to let the parents know that there is hope.
Yes.
You can triumph against the odds.
Yes.
And then I wanted to create awareness and acceptance within the St. Lucian society to let them see this word like go-go and retard. Do away with that.
Absolutely.
Autistic people just need love, respect, and dignity.
And acceptance.
And acceptance.
Yes.
They are just walking a different road. They see things differently. They behave differently. They are not burdens. They do not need fixing. Nothing is
Right.
wrong with them.
Right.
We just need to accept them.
Right.
Yeah.
We need to understand from their standpoint.
Yes.
You know, they do things a little different the way that we consider normal.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
But who's to decide?
Exactly.
Maybe we are the ones doing it wrong.
Sometimes,
You know?
as you say that, I always say, sometimes I think autistic people have it correctly. They have it right. They are the most loving
Yes.
individuals, selfless. They will give the shirt off their back to you.
Right.
But we have to understand them.
Absolutely.
We have to.
What is the ultimate goal now for the association? Where you started off in 2015, obviously. Slow pace, but we move in.
Yes.
And I have a feeling that now we're ready to take this to the next level.
And we have had a number of things in the past. We have had autism camps. It says that one of the camps, there was a non-verbal autistic child. She could never spoke. And after that camp, after the 2-week camp, she said to her mother, Mama.
She spoke.
She spoke.
You see?
She spoke.
It's about the nurturing.
This is what we want to do. That's why HAPA exists.
Oh, gosh.
We want to empower our autistic communities because they are starved for resources. We want to provide resources for them. And most importantly, we want to educate the public. So what have we done? one of the things that we have done and we are continuing to do, we have created educational videos.
Oh, lovely.
About autism.
Nice.
We have so far created 3, very short, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, what is autism? And they are in English and Creole.
Right. And you can find it on
It's
your,
on
your
YouTube.
website?
It's on
Oh,
YouTube.
Good.
Right.
Good.
So we also have a YouTube channel, but it is on YouTube and it's there for the public. It has been circulating on Facebook.
Nice.
That's one of the things that we are doing. April is Autism Month.
Yes. And we plan to do something in April. You stick around for that
Right,
on DBS.
right. And April the 2nd is actually World Autism Day.
Right.
And we have actually communicated with many businesses and organizations to support us. So they will have autism corners, like First National Bank is on, Republic Bank is on, Lucia.
Marcy and Saul.
Oh, exactly.
Great.
Autism corners. People will be wearing T-shirts. They will be wearing blue on Friday. That's the autism color.
Right.
So our theme is Light It's a Blue.
Oh.
So on April the 2nd, we are asking the entire St. Lucia to wear blue in support. Another thing that we are having, which is really, really beautiful, the first ever sensory-friendly health fair. That will be on April 18th.
Okay.
And there will be free screenings. And I say sensory friendly because it is for the autistic individuals. They cannot go to doctors and so on because they get bombarded and overstimulated by the lights and so on. So sensory friendly. Dim the lights.
Right.
Cut the noise.
Okay.
So free screenings, not only for them, but for their parents and caregivers because their parents are isolated. They do not have time for this.
Yes.
So we are providing mammograms,
Support.
pap smears, prostate cancer screenings, and so on.
Wow.
So that's on April the 18th. We also have a fun sports day.
Wow.
On the 25th, just for autistic individuals.
Wow.
And we have panel discussions.
Wow.
And here's a beautiful thing that we're going to have. Not in April,
In July.
the first ever autistic carnival band.
Why not?
Exactly.
Inclusion.
Inclusion. They can be included in everything. And this is what we're going to do throughout the years. Try to include them. Educate the educators and their aides to teach them how to deal with children with autism.
Wow. This is a lot happening here. Dr. Samuel, we can't stay far from you, but we appreciate the launch and we appreciate being here this morning. Where can persons go now to stay in tune? Because that's a lot you're putting out a lot there. And we need to stay abreast. You have a website, you're on social, where can we find
We
you?
have a Facebook page. So we do not have a website as yet, but we will. We do have a Facebook page. We have business cards and a brochure. And on that brochure and on the calendar, you will see some of where you can contact us and the numbers that you can use.
Oh gosh, listen, we're not going far. I tell you in April, because we need to understand that it's an everybody play their role kind of thing.
Yes.
So we plan to play our role. So in the month of April, we look forward to something on the DBS Morning Show as well.
Thank you.
Surrounding autism. But thank you and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So lovely to see you.
We started a series and leading up to March 28th. And March 28th, you might ask what's happening. That's when we have Relay for Life. So here's the second of our mini-series leading up to Relay for Life. Well, as promised from last Thursday, we are leading up again to Relay for Life. It's back on in a very big way. Last year was a little downscale, understandably so, but we're back and we're doing it again with a bang this year. And we're live stationed on the field, on the VG field, because this is where it's all going to be going down. Doc is here with me. I think recently you just did your site visit and do your mapping out of how things is going to be. So we're definitely on.
We're definitely on, yes.
Right, you're it again, Relay for Life. It's not a race.
No, it's not.
We got to keep reminding people of that because everybody think we come in here and run. And so they cowering out because a lot of y'all don't want to run. But we are not running. You understand? Doc, just reiterate again what Relay for Life really is.
Okay, so we made an effort this time to actually take you to the venue so that you get a sense of what it's going to be like when you come on March 28th. Relay can have several definitions to it, right? It can be a fast sprint where it's the fastest person who wins, or it can be about the teamwork that goes with it, where you pass on the baton to team members. So for Relay for Life, we focus on the latter, where it is really about teams forming, coming to this venue, which will be transformed, some of it into a track. And you, with your team members, decide how you're going to allocate the 6 hours that you're going to be here for to walk or run along and around the field fighting against cancer. So if you feel like running, you can. If you feel like walking, if you want to do one lap, if you want to walk all 6 hours, that's entirely up to you. But it's really about the fight against cancer, the non-stop efforts, the teamwork, the community effort that's going to be fighting cancer. I mean, we will kind of try to spice it up a little bit. If you're on the track, when we say, hey, it's time for a real relay, you're going to race against whoever is next to you for one lap. And, you know, we're going to have like a crazy socks lap and those sorts of things just to keep it exciting, because 6 hours is a long time.
It's a long time, yeah.
And as you can see, the field is not huge, but walking for 6 hours may sound a little bit monotonous after a little while. So again, we're focusing on keeping it intimate and creating the experience. And hopefully as we grow, we will get bigger venues so that, you know, when you're walking, you don't even remember that you passed the goalpost.
That's right.
Like 10 minutes ago or 5 minutes ago. And for the avid runners or walkers among us, we really are going to be trying to work with the traffic department to see if we can open it out a little bit, maybe to extend some portions of the VG stretch.
Oh, yes.
So that, you know, you get a better sense, and the 6 hours will pass by a lot quicker.
Yeah, that's so true. So we want to break down the day a little bit. I mean, we remember not last year, but year before, quite an exciting atmosphere was created here. There was a lot of activities. There were all sorts of corporate persons on board with their team. Is that the atmosphere we're looking to create again?
Yes. So we definitely have sent out invitations, whether it's to participate or to sponsor us, to Corporate St. Lucia. We've sent the same invitations to our schools, to our ministries of education and sports, to all the ministries actually, and cabinet to join us, as well as just the communities, not just restricted to this community, which is part of Castries North, I believe, but to the entire island. So people in Viewport usually, you know, complain that we've left them out. We're hoping next year that we bring Relay for Life down to the south. So it's really the community effort and all parts of the community, the churches, the schools, the families, corporate entities, and of course even the media houses. While they're going to be here, we want them to participate and bring along their teams.
Why not? Why not? Team DBS, we're doing it.
And for each of these corporate teams, if you have survivors among you, we make a special appeal to the survivors to come. It's about a celebration of you and your journey, your fight along the way. So we have lots in store for the survivors. And as you said, a lot of the excitement will be created around the different aspects of the event. The very first lap that we do for Relay for Life is a survival lap. And so we want the public here to cheer them along. We want you to come dressed up in your colors that signify your cancer journey. We want you to come with your caregivers, and that may be your doctor, your nurse, your family, anybody who has helped you along the way, so that we can really just celebrate you and get the St. Lucian public to see what surviving and thriving actually looks like. It's supposed to
the fact that it's possible as well.
And it's very possible. We have so many thrivers and survivors. And for you to recognize that you're not alone. And part of the relay, we also have our sponsors lab. So for persons who've assisted us, whether it's in financial sponsorship or in-kind sponsorship, so things like, and I will use you, especially you, we cannot pay you enough, right? The whole sponsorship level by yourself, your time and your effort and your talent, right? So persons who may have food that they want to donate to us so that we can supply our volunteers, we can feed our survivors and persons who are here with us, we invite you to do that. Persons who may be able to give us prizes like for the craziest outfit or the largest team or the vibesiest team. So in any way that you can, we invite you also to volunteer, because as we try to gain the momentum for this event, you can well understand that we need volunteers to help with the kids, just trying to get kids activities, because they're going to be here for 6 hours, and 1 hour of not doing anything is going to be a sign of complete boredom for them.
Absolutely.
So yeah, there's a lot that we can do, but we are inviting everybody, corporates and just everybody, to join us on Saturday from 2 to 8.
That's Saturday the 28th.
The 28th of March.
From 2 to 8.
From 2 to 8.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So you lock off the date again. And next Thursday, listen, every Thursday we will have one of those features reminding you, enlightening you, informing you. So you could get better acquainted and you can, start making up your mind as to why it is you need to be a part of this,
Exactly.
So next Thursday we're back again.
But we're just focusing on our survivors.
That's right.
We can
bring some of them.
Our thrivers, just to show you what they look like.
Certainly.
Yes.
So we look forward to that. But next Thursday we'll be back again with another one as we lead up to Relief for Life. But please lock off the date again, the 28th of March, 2 to 6. We right here. That's a Saturday, right?
2 to 8.
2 to 8. We're right here.
It's Saturday this
Absolutely. We're going to be right here. And it's an opportunity for you to start putting your teams together, whether it's in the corporate spaces, whether it's your family teams, whether it's, you just name it, friends, a group of friends, you can do that. Why not? Absolutely. So we look forward to that. Next Thursday, we'll be back again with another series.
Yes, definitely.
World Consumer Rights Day, and the theme is surrounding safety. That's what is going to be focused on. It's about safe products, confident consumer. And that is the theme that we're going to be observing the day under. A host of activities is planned out. The Consumer Rights Department is going to be together with a number of stakeholders. They're going to be over on the Derek Walker Square, the Bureau of Standards. So many people are going to be on hand focusing on that theme. And here's how you can be a part of it, to what time, to what, all of the information you would need. We've got a representative here from the Consumer Rights, the Consumer Affairs Department. This lady and I was just talking, and we are absolutely correct. We see each other once a year, every time we prepare for World Consumer Day. When did we have to change that? Because, how are you, darling? That's the Director, Consumer Affairs. And we are here again because tomorrow is going to be World Consumer Rights Day. And Friday, yes, we will be on the Derek Walcott Square. I see a whole host of things all planned out for the day. I say, listen, I missed it last year, remember? I was supposed to come by, and you tell me, make sure I come.
So this year you need to show up.
Papi, sure I do. It has nothing happening this Friday, so there's no excuse this time around. And I really like what I'm seeing. I particularly like the theme for this year, safety.
Yes. So it's very appropriate this year. Safe products, confident consumers. So it's not only about ensuring that consumers have the right to pricing and stuff like that, but that's a fundamental right. The right to safety.
Exactly.
So it's very timely, very in keeping with what's happening right now.
Globally and here as well.
Definitely.
Oh gosh.
And of course, like you've seen recently, we've had several fires.
Yes.
Yes. So.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. We need to be okay. I'm glad we're thinking on the same wavelength.
Yes.
Wow.
So we need to educate consumers in terms of safety. What products are safe, how to use these products.
Right.
And so this is why on Friday we're at the Derek Walker Square from 9:30 up until about 4:30.
Wow, entire day, a full day. I like it.
Symposium.
Absolute.
Right. So it's gonna be fun. We're trying to make it interactive. We want to engage the public. We're going to have giveaways, of course, as usual.
As usual.
Yes.
You're right.
And what we did was we focused a lot on the local businesses. So we're going to have a lot of local businesses displaying their products that they produce. So we have, I don't want to give all.
Right.
So no, we want people to come out.
I'm glad that because, we've seen quite an influx in terms of entrepreneurship on the island, which is encouraged, of course. But I think now, seeing that the local or the St. Lucian producers and entrepreneurs are now in the same space with you, I guess it gives a little bit more confidence in you as a consumer as well, to know that, okay, consumer is on board with our local manufacturers and producers, so we know that the products
Yes.
are meeting a certain standard.
Yes, because very often you hear people say that's local, they're not sure if it's safe. And
Right.
So we want the businesses, the entrepreneurs to tell them to display their products, tell them a little bit about it, right? And we also have other businesses who import. So we also wanted to focus on the electronics aspect.
Oh,
of it
yes,
as
'cause
well,
we-
because that is.
We're in that era.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
all
one
little
of the
gadgets
things-
all over the place.
Exactly.
I was just having that conversation with myself recently, electrical wise, because doing certain things at home, and I'm saying, I wonder if that goes with that. I wonder if I should do that. I wonder if wattage and this kind. I do not understand any of the things, and so I'm in my house and I'm sitting there like I'm on edge because I'm not sure what to do, how to do it, what to look for, and what pairs with what.
Exactly.
So I'm so happy you guys decided to do that.
That is why we also have the St. Lucia Bureau Standard. Right. So they will be there. They will have a booth as well. And then they will be displaying products that were confiscated, that did not meet the safety standards. So, and they'll also be educating the public on these electronic products, how to use it, and how to stay safe.
Right.
Right.
Reading signs and like knowing what means what on product labels and stuff.
Right. All of that.
That's
too.
important.
All of that to be doing product labeling.
Wow.
Just educating consumers.
Right.
And of course, the consumers as well will also have the opportunity to purchase. So they're not just coming to display.
Right.
So they're also going to be selling the products. So we want the consumers to come out with, of course,
a little ching,
Yeah.
Can't go wrong at all. Certainly.
So that they can purchase. And we also have other businesses who will be selling like maybe their food products.
Nice.
Yeah. So we have, I can let out 2 in the bag. We have like Cots and Massey as well.
Oh,
will be there
beautiful.
selling as well. So
Beautiful.
if anybody's interested in buying like electrical items, they would come out to see what is happening.
Right. And it's open to the public.
It's open to the
There's no
public.
fee attached.
No fee attached. We're going to be in the square from 9:30 until about 4.
Why should people profit that opportunity, Wendy? Because listen, I know why I come in for sure. Because I tell you, I had my house and Wendy, that seriously happened to me just recently because I have like a machine, one of those, how you call it, the air fryer thingy. You understand? I try to plug it into how you call it, a transformer.
Right.
I think the thing blow the transformer. So I know I had to go and get a new transformer, but in getting that now, I'm wondering, is it, to go back and plug that thing back on, I don't care what transformer it is, you know how scary that is. Because now I need to know because it could very well mean if I could read something on the transformer and know, well, that transformer is compatible with this or that. In terms of the I don't have that. So I know I come in, Bureau Standards going to be fed up on me for that day because I go take up a big portion of their time. I'm sorry.
You see, with the Consumer Affairs Department,
they're always there for that, isn't it?
Right, yes. And for us, education is key.
Yeah.
So we do a lot of consumer protection and education. So we want the public to come out to be more informed. More educated. And of course, the theme, as I said,
safety,
safe products, confident consumers. So when you have safe products, you have confident consumers, you build confidence. And so when you have that confidence as a consumer, you spend more.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
So you're able to, and then the money flows in the economy, we grow, there's growth.
Absolutely.
So all of that. So to come out on Friday is basically to be more educated, more aware of, safety standards, products, how to be safe, because as I said earlier, safety is a right.
It is a right, isn't it? Absolutely.
The rights of consumers, and safety is a fundamental right of a consumer.
I love that.
So we definitely want people to come out, hear what we have to say.
Yeah, explore the day, man. I like that. Yeah.
And of course, every year we celebrate World Consumer Rights Day on March 15th.
Yes.
But because March 15th is a
Sunday.
We're doing it on Friday so that, people are out, there's transportation, more consumers can be there to get,
To access the
more
information and
access.
everything. I absolutely love it. We're looking forward to it.
So am I.
Friday, we're outside. We're outside like wet clothes online, but we're outside. We are Derek Walker Square. I come in, just know if you're looking for me, I'll be in bureau standard. I don't know, I'm going to be there. I have nothing
Alright,
planned out for that day, so we'll be in town actually. Yeah, we'll be in town, so we'll be there.